I enjoy being one of the lads. I enjoy going out on a Friday night and Saturday night. I enjoy having a few beers, having a laugh and seeing where it takes us.
But what he doesn't enjoy is fussiness.
My nightmare dinner guests would be people that are really picky and really anal about different bits and bobs.
My husband would say I'm fussy, my kids would say I'm fussy. If the cats could speak, they'd say I'm fussy.
It's not your Christian's gonna love you. This week's second contestant is working mum and army wife Tina Watson.
My husband's told me to behave this week because I can sometimes say things that other people really want to say and think, but I actually verbally say it.
Meanwhile, first host Christian is busy with his puddings, a trio of red fruit desserts.
The trio red desserts, you see, I would think that'd be a lady.
Wrong. Her next competitor is fun-loving recruitment manager Lara Watson, a lady who doesn't like to come second.
I just hate to lose. You're going to compete about anything, whether it's a board game or a game of netball or a game of football, or if I'm just watching my favourite team on telly, you've got to win.
Doing his best to win, Christian starts on his red fruit cheesecakes.
Can't go wrong with fruit.
He mixes softened fruit with cream cheese and pipes onto a biscuit base.
Presentation's really important. I think you taste with your eyes.
No, you don't. Once chilled, he'll top with more fruit and serve with shortbread towers and a red fruit smoothie. Pudding done, it's on to the main, beef Wellington.
Beef Wellington served with a roast... Oh, no!
Wiggle all night, wiggle...
Our foursome is finished off by drama-loving council worker Dean Foy.
...of the garden, and they call him Wiggly Woo!
Thank you. I am the fussiest eater in the world. Don't like beef, don't like pork, don't like spicy food, don't like onions, don't really like...
Yeah, we get the idea.
But I'm here because I want to try different things, and I am going to try everything that's presented to me.
And that's going to have to include something you don't like, beef. For his beef Wellington, Christian first seals the fillet. He spreads fried mushrooms and onions onto Parma ham, then coats the beef in mustard before rolling. Then it's onto the pastry, ooh, out of a packet.
I'm not making puff pastry because I don't know how to make it, I don't need to make it, and it's really, really, really good when you buy it frozen. So hopefully we've not got any really picky guests tonight.
Just the two, bad luck. He brushes the egg yolk to seal the pastry package, and with the beef tightly pressed inside, he coats it in egg to finish. He'll cook the main when his guests arrive. Finally, Christian prepares his starter of scallops and chorizo on a pea and mint puree.
Oh, no!
I know, the only scallops I like are the battered ones from the chippy with the potato.
For the puree, he blends garden peas, fresh mint and cream. They'll cook the scallops and chorizo just before serving.
That's it, I'm all done. So, I'm all hot and I'm all sweaty.
Nice.
I'm going to go and get ready.
First to arrive is Warwickshire's fussiest eater, drama queen Dean.
Hello.
Oh, how you doing, you all right?
Yeah, I'm Dean.
Yeah, you can come in.
See you. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Oh, can I get you a drink?
Water, please.
Water?
Yeah, I don't drink alcohol.
That's probably just as well.
Grab a seat.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I'll grab you a jar.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
Yeah, make yourself at home then.
Oh, my lord, are you all prepared and ready? And
It's been a manic day.
just to let you know, I am quite an extremely fussy eater.
Yeah.
Here's Warwickshire's most critical diner, army wife Tina.
Hi, how you doing? Christian, nice to meet you.
Oh, yeah, I'm Tina.
Tina.
I knew it'd be a man cooking beef Wellington. And I'm sorry, my lovely, but you got flowers.
But you said you knew it would be a man.
Hello. I'm Dean.
Hi, I'm Tina.
Hi, Tina.
Tina, can I get you a drink?
Oh, yes, please.
What can I get you? Wine, juice...
I'll have a lager
Classy.
with a lime top.
Even classier.
Yeah, let me take them for you.
Brilliant.
Last in, it's party girl Lara.
Hello!
How are you doing?
Hi, I'm Lara.
Christian, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Come in.
I brought you some
Oh,
flowers.
superb.
He's never had so many.
And a lovely bottle of wine.
And a bottle of wine.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Come in then.
Thank you. Hello.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Lara.
I'm Tina. How are
Hi,
you?
Tina. Pleased to meet you.
I'm Dean.
Hiya.
You OK?
Yeah, all two.
What should I do with them?
Put them in water.
Put them there.
Oh, thank you so much.
Lime top, yeah?
I'll try it for taste.
Well,
See, let's
hopefully it
go.
tastes nice.
Tastes more like cider, but it's all right. I'll drink it.
That's big of you. In Nuneaton, Christian Wood is cooking for 3 rival hosts in a bid to win a £1,000 prize. And one guest, Tina, is already putting him through his paces.
Are we eating tonight? Because I can't smell no cooking.
Let me go and do some food.
Hint taken, Christian gets to work on his starter. Oh, very flash. And it's ready. Pan-fried scallops served to 2 of the fussiest eaters you'll ever meet. Good luck, Christian.
You're smaller than mine. Can we swap?
I hope so.
I hate fish.
You hate fish?
I can just about
master... It's not really a fish, but...
Yeah, but we don't live by the sea. Why?
It's not like fish at all. It's quite meaty, isn't it?
So, do you have them a lot?
Down the hatch.
No, not really. I think the peas go well with the texture of them and the saltiness of the treat, so...
Do you have a paper napkin at all? I can't eat it. I'm so
okay.
sorry. I hate
no,
fish.
that's absolutely fine.
Oh, it's gritty as well. Thank you.
She's not.
Sorry.
But I don't like scallops, but...
Oh, she is!
The starter was minging.
Uh-oh, fusspot number 2's having a go.
Never had scallops before. They were very, very tasty, a bit squidgy to start with, but then if you piled the bits on top of it, they were really, really, really nice.
I think that went down really well. The cheek of her. Can you spit it out? No. No. You can't spit them out in the middle of the table.
Better luck with the next course, fella.
Perfect. Exactly how I wanted it. Really, really nice.
But it's probably not how they'd want it.
I need to know how you like your beef. So, Tina, how do you like your beef being cooked?
No blood.
No blood?
No.
OK, that's fine.
But not crispy, like burns. Just right, but no, if it goes moo, no.
Sorry. How do you like your beef? Just so...
Like it's been in a bomb, so as crispy as possible, please.
Yeah? Right, he needs his beef cooked really well, doesn't he? So, let's carve him a piece. That's probably done. Probably not enough for Tina. But I'm going to try and cover it with a bit of red wine. Because if she don't like that, then she's mad.
Here it is, then. Beef Wellington. Not exactly served to his guests' tastes.
Yeah, that looks really nice.
So, cue Miss Picky.
You like your meat red, don't you?
I like it red. That's how I would have served everyone's. Probably messed the presentation upon yours a little bit by the pastry, but taste it. You might like it.
Are these out of a tin, these potatoes?
No, they're not out of a tin, no.
No, they're not. You can tell they've got...
Okay.
Why would you think they're out of a tin?
Because the texture...
What, fresh?
No, that's not fresh, love. I mean, that's...
That's the skin of a new potato.
Yeah, just...
She came in and she was instantly on the case with the food. This, that, did you do this, did you do that? I mean, who is she, Fanny Craddock?
Tina's a little bit ditzy, but then I also think she's quite shrewd as well.
Brace yourselves, there's more.
I'm sorry, but that's still bleeding for me.
Ooh, don't say that.
I can't eat that.
You'll be
I asked
fine.
for it medium
You're fine,
to
you're
well
fine,
done,
you're fine.
and you didn't. You did on that side, but you forgot to turn the tannin salon onto that side.
Okay.
And the potatoes, I'm sorry, but your beetroot is blamming lovely.
Yeah.
High praise indeed.
Cool.
So did you make your own pastry?
I didn't make the puff pastry, no.
When you brought out my steak, I thought, OK, I'll squeeze it, because you have to squeeze the steak, and blood came out. Now, to me, that's still alive. It's still got veins. It's still running in the field. And that's not what I asked for. If he can't cook what I asked for, then he shouldn't have asked what I wanted.
What on earth was Tina going on about? How on earth can I put tinned potatoes on a same plate as a fillet steak? I don't know what to say to it.
It has a name, you know.
Really, really makes me laugh. Cheeky, cheeky cow.
Deep breath, fella. Just one course left for Tina to fuss over. The trio of red fruit desserts. Oh, the Beastie Boys have let themselves go.
That is absolutely stunning. I'm so impressed.
Yeah.
Do the smoothie together.
Oh, yeah, but I might be...
Sick.
Cheers, good Halv.
OK, oh, my God.
health.
You drink up... Oh.
It's a bloody raspberry smoothie.
Go on, swallow and swallow.
Swallow.
He's gonna...
Swallow.
Are you OK?
Good boy.
What's up with you?
What's that?
It's a pip out of a bloody raspberry.
Oh, it's got loads of them in it.
Taxis, anyone?
I thought dessert was really, really impressive. Probably his best dish.
Wasn't the best dessert I've ever had in my life, but it was nice.
For tonight, I'm going to give Christian a 7. His food was good, but not great. The reason I'm marking him down, I expect him to see him at the table an awful lot more.
A great experience with the food, and the company was fantastic. Overall, I give Christian a great big whopping 8.
He tried. His hosting skills were poor, and for that, I'm going to give him a 5.
Ouch! So, despite his best efforts, Christian fails at the tough task of pleasing his fussy guests, scoring just 20. It's day 2, and ex-holiday rep Lara's turn to host, but picky Tina is still on everyone's mind.
She's definitely got a game plan going on somewhere along the line.
Yeah, Tina was winding me up last night a little bit, just being too picky.
I do feel I was critical last night. Not intentionally critical, but maybe a bit OTT, so tonight I'll be on my bestest behaviour.
I'll believe that when I see it. Lara's hoping to bring some harmony to the group with a taste of her travels. Well, Greece.
I decided to throw a Greek theme, mainly because I lived there for quite a while. I know how to cook the dishes. I've cooked them before and everybody's really enjoyed it.
First, she sets to work on her main, lamb cleftico.
Lamb Cleftico. Lamb Cleftico.
Cleftico?
Cleftico means slow roasted, I think.
Actually, it's Greek for stolen lamb. I can't believe you didn't know that. She scores the lamb shanks and adds garlic, Greek herbs and olive oil.
Tina, who likes a meat well done, will like this.
She'll cook for 2 to 3 hours. It should be well done. Next, her starter, a Greek meze sampler, including halloumi and tzatziki.
Halu. You see, if I can't pronounce it, I won't put it in my mouth. That's usually my motto.
Tzatziki?
It's all Greek to them. For her tzatziki dip, Lara takes cucumber, excuse your fingers,
A little old Greek man told me when I was trying to make this once that you have to mush the cucumber. Mush the cucumber, Laura, mush it.
however you say it, it's still squashing it in your hands. Lovely. She adds lemon juice, seasoning and Greek yoghurt.
Yep, perfect.
And it's on to dessert, honey and pistachio cake.
Ah, it's a Greek-style menu.
I think she's been aboard a lot. I obviously brought it back with her, the recipe cards.
Ooh. For the cake, Lara mixes flour, semolina, sugar, Greek yoghurt, olive oil, eggs and orange zest.
That's all this is to it. Quick, easy, get it in the oven, forget about it.
Which would be a bit silly as it would burn. After an hour baking, the cake will be topped with pistachios and honey. Prep done, Lara's Greek taverna is open for business. Bet that sign didn't take much work. The first to arrive is Christian.
I'm cold.
Well, wear a coat then.
Oh, come in then.
Oh, yeah.
Hiya.
You all right?
Yeah, you.
These are for you.
Thanks. Just think about Tina and Dean.
Do you know what?
Tina then.
How picky.
I know.
Next, it's Dean. Having a bit of trouble there.
Hello. Hi, come on in.
Oh, you're nice and warm
Let's
and
get you in
squidgy.
here.
Thank you.
Squidgy?
Your menu scared me.
Why?
Because I couldn't pronounce hardly any of it.
Last but not least, and putting the none in none eaten, it's Tina.
Excuse
I
me.
know you answered the door straight away now, but you kept me out there in the cold.
Yeah, it was on purpose.
Read between the lines.
Yes. I thought you were Tina.
That's a bit harsh.
Hello. Oh, sorry. Come on in out of the rain.
Oh, you're nice as pie now.
Didn't bring an umbrella, so
You look nice. Come on in, Heidi. Thank you.
Hello, how are you?
Good?
Better from yesterday, recovered?
Yes,
Good,
yes.
good.
Why
How
are you
you
so
doing?
tall?
Covered.
Send me the shoes.
Go on, give him another one.
Just got heels on. If I take them off, I'll be down here like a little limpet.
So, like me.
Lara sets the mood with some authentic Greek
It's
cocktails.
virgin, so it's got no alcohol in it.
All right, thank you.
Uh-oh, she's off again.
Yours is just the mango, lemon
that
and
was
lime.
lovely.
Tina don't like hers.
How can you not like that?
Because she's Tina.
Like sucking an aniseed ball.
It doesn't even taste like aniseed.
While Lara fries the halloumi and battered aubergines for her starter, Christian tries to build bridges.
Who winner? We'll be all right, You know, that's what I like about you.
What's that then?
Not a great deal at the minute.
So much for building bridges.
But we can find out a bit more about you.
Combined,
Yeah.
yes.
And it's ready. Lara's Greek meze sampler with tzatziki.
How many times have you been married then?
Never. No.
Talk about getting straight to the point.
Why have you never been married?
I think I probably have commitment issues.
In what way? Well, did you like committing or
That's the issue, yes.
I've been engaged twice.
kept the moon?
Oh, yeah. I pawned one the other week, actually. It's paid for your dinner.
Not the sentimental type, then.
How long have you been with your chap?
Long enough to know It's a life sentence now.
Long enough to know... long enough not to know what else is out there.
No, I'm happy with my life.
I didn't say you weren't happy.
I love my life.
Yeah.
No, don't worry.
I've got everything I need in my family life.
In your little cocoon.
You know? Yeah, I've got my army cocoon. The army look after my husband, and my husband looks after me and my children. The most important thing we ever created.
See, I get the impression that you're very much... You work 9 to 5, and then you go back home to base and you look after your husband, you look after your kids, and that's you. You don't do anything else, do you?
Here we go.
Do you go out? Do you enjoy yourself? Do you play sports? Do you socialise? That's what I get.
Well, I get the...
Tell me.
I get the impression, first of all, you obviously don't like me, so it's like, whatever. I work.
I wouldn't say
No,
that.
I work. No, you obviously got an issue with me enjoying family life.
No,
what's
I'm
wrong
just
with
interested.
me happy, being married,
Nothing.
have 2 beautiful children that I made, and being appreciated? Thank God I've got my children that I live for.
Listen, I didn't say a word. I didn't say that at all. I'm just trying to understand where you are and what you do.
Be nasty. Sorry. But if you're going to be nasty, I feel that personal. You've done nothing but criticise me.
Come on, come back in, because
No, I'm going to come back in. It just hurts. That...
I don't think he meant it like that. I don't think he meant any malice whatsoever
and it's
at all.
your night, and I'm so sorry.
Yeah, and it's only my daughter.
I haven't got a clue what that was all about. I was asking the girl a little bit about her, a little bit about what she did, apart from working 9 to 5, and she went in a bit of a mardy. Stormed out, started crying.
You also said she lives in a cocoon.
You come across like I'm better than you. I do things, you don't do nothing. You're boring. Oh, not interested, you're boring. And he's literally turned his back. And it's like, anybody got a knife, please, to cut the bloody atmosphere?
She can quite easily give out the criticism, but when the tables are turned, she definitely can't cope with it. And she gave an almost Oscar-winning performance of...
Back to the food.
The starter tonight was what I expected. You know, little niblets as you do on when you go on holiday. You like it when you're there. When you come home, you don't want to eat it again.
The cheese thing, actually, now, do you know, it was really nice, and I did ask for another one, but if I do dash off in a minute, and I'm being quite serious, I may have to empty my bowels.
Stop it now. Lara finishes off her main by adding a local touch to her herby Greek salad.
In salads, the best vinegar you can use is malt vinegar. So I bought that from the chip shop last week. Oh, you could take the girl out and eaten.
Well, I didn't like to say. And there you go. Lamb cleftico with lemon potatoes and stuffed tomatoes.
I thought there'd be sauce with it.
Unfortunately, no.
It's on a bone.
Superb cheers, Lara. Thank you very much.
Can I just say, because I do need to say it, I can't...
Spit it out, Dean.
I need that...
bone.
Can you take that just completely away
Yeah,
from me?
of course
Because
I can.
you just... If you
Yes. Do you want me to bone it for you?
No, I don't want to... No. He's got a big bone sticking out.
Not to be outdone, Tina has her own issues with the lamb.
Do you not like it?
Yeah, look, I've had a little piece
You
right
got
there.
that to me. Oh,
See?
Yeah.
Proof, sir?
Is it just the taste of lamb that you don't
No,
like?
the reason why is because my mum and dad rented a cottage on a farmland, and in the barn was a freezer. So obviously, as inquisitive children, you open the freezer, and inside the freezer were little bar lambs all tied up, dead, obviously. So it's just psychological.
Yeah, can I just have that?
Well done, Christian.
She's just sitting there. Did you actually taste it?
Yes, you did, didn't
Yes.
For the second time, I tasted the meat.
So there, Christian.
When she brought the plate out, when I was nearly popped out my head, I thought, oh my God, it's bigger than me. I'm not a big eater anyway. I'm a picker rather than an eater.
The main went down an awful lot better than the starter. Nobody cried.
There were little veiny things in there, right? Things that, like, blood runs through and stuff.
Mixed reviews then for her main, but Lara still has high hopes for her exotic dessert.
It's quite dramatic, as in the fact that it's hot bubbling oil and it all seeps through the cake.
Hot bubbling oil?
It's not oil. Did I say oil?
Yes.
It's not hot bubbling oil, sorry, it's hot bubbling honey.
Yes, bit of a difference. Lara will be serving her honey and pistachio cake with strawberries and Greek yoghurt. Wonder who'll start fussing first. Oh, it's the attention seeker.
What the hell is that?
The Greek yoghurt.
Greek yogurt.
That is a Greek yogurt. It tastes like cheese. Why have you served it with that?
Yeah.
Because it's a Greek menu. Oh, I give up.
It's just what I wanted to do.
It's really sharp.
Let me try some with the honey on, because that might make a difference.
Yeah.
It's perfect consistency. But serving it with the Greek yoghurt, I don't think that would work again.
Okay.
It's too...
Did it work this time?
Going into the evening, I really rated myself really highly. Do I rate myself now quite highly?
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, Lara, you don't get to do the scoring.
Lovely hosting skills, lovely lady, and another big fat juicy 8.
Her food wasn't as good as she hoped it would be. Her dessert wasn't as good as she made out to be. So for that, I'm going to give her a 6.
I'm going to score Lara 8-7.
So, despite the tears and tantrums, Lara scrapes into the lead with 21 points. In Nuneaton, fussy army wife Tina Watson is hosting the 3rd stage of the competition. And she'll have to work hard to impress her rivals after last night's bust-up.
I just want them to sit back and forget everything that's happened and think, blimey, the girl can cook.
She has got one more chance to be a good girl, and if she blows it tonight, that's it.
In my eyes, I think Tina can still redeem herself. You know, she talks about how perfect her cooking is. So I'm interested to see how perfect she is, and if there's anything else outside of that little bubble that she claims she lives in.
Tina begins her prep with the starter, carrot and coriander soup and sesame and poppy seed rolls.
I like carrots and I like coriander in a curry. I don't like soup at all.
Sesame and poppy seed rolls. I'm going to hope she's making them and not buying them in or getting them out of a tin.
She certainly is, Christian. She sprinkles her homemade dough with seeds and divides it into balls, ready to bake. Something wrong there?
I forgot to add the butter into the bread. How silly. Maybe I should have bought shop brought. No tender loving care now.
There's nothing for it but to mix the lot again. For the soup, Tina fries carrot, onion and garlic, adds stock, tomatoes and the all-important coriander, then leaves to simmer. She'll blend it before serving. On to the main course, spicy chicken hot pot.
Don't really do spicy food.
You don't do food full stop.
Hot pot is, and I hope it hasn't got bits of gunk in it.
It's like a stew in it, it's all put into one. She's gone with a really safe option there.
Tina browns diced chicken and seasons with oregano, ground cumin and coriander. She then adds potato, sweet potato, onion, and loads of other stuff.
That's the wrong lid. Ta-da!
Finally, on to the pudding. A trio of desserts. Again.
Sounds nice. Meringue, raspberry coulis. Very easy, very simple.
Pumpkin pie. No, I'm not sure. And chocolate brownie.
For her meringues, Tina whisks egg whites and caster sugar until stiff enough to pass the over-the-head test. Then she bakes.
Because it's a little trio, they've got a little bit of everything, so I hope they go, wow, nice. Tonight when they're coming to my home, maybe they'll understand that, yes, I am a homemaker, I do work hard, I do like to have nice things and neat and tidy, and I look after the family life.
Well, here's the man you have to impress, last night's sparring partner, Christian.
Hello.
Evening, how are you?
I'm fine and welcome to my abode. How are you?
Yeah.
You got flip-flops on?
I always wear flip-flops. Really comfortable.
Next in, it's equally doubtful Dean.
Hello.
Hello,
Welcome
hello,
to
hello.
my abode. How are you?
Yeah, good, thank you.
You look rather
How are
nice
you?
tonight. Oh, you.
Oh, flattery's good. Last to arrive is party girl Lara.
Hello.
Private Watson reporting for dinner.
Oh, well done. Where's your camouflage?
I think she's wearing it.
Thank you, everybody, for
Turn it
coming.
up.
Turning up.
Didn't think you were gonna.
As Tina gets cooking, the others get snooping.
We're going to have a look at that cat there. Yeah, they were saying that our pets look like their owners, weren't we?
Yeah, that's really cool, that is. That's really...
Oh,
what
you've
a thing
got a
to
cat.
say.
Ain't you wait to see your cat
I've got
tomorrow?
your cat.
Why, is it bald?
Oh, nosy, you 3 inch. Yeah. There you go, you've had look.
Oh my God!
What is it?
That's dead people.
It's not dead people.
What is it then?
Nothing.
Sorry, what is it? You got to tell me now.
Right, you know yesterday you say, what do I do?
It was really, really, really lovely. She should, you know, market that and sell it at leading brands of supermarkets.
Ooh, food critic now, are we? On to the main.
I'm feeling confident about this course because it's hearty food, lovely food. You can chew and talk when you eat this food, so yeah.
Chewing and talking, don't you know that's rude? Anyway, here it is, spicy chicken hot pot.
Have you made this before?
I make this all the time.
Oh, do you?
Kids love it. Kids.
Yes, but this is a dinner party.
What's these little black bits in the rice, please?
Wild rice. So it's just a sort of form
Not tamed.
You're the go-girl. Do you have a potty trick?
Do you have a party trick?
Yeah.
I'm intrigued because you've brought the question up. Inevitably, you must have a party trick. Tina?
I can freak men out.
Well, you freaked me out all week.
I can do a realistic baby cry.
It's the most annoying noise in the world.
And it freaks men out.
Why have you just done that?
Because that's my realistic
Why
baby
have you
cry.
practiced that?
To freak you out, probably.
One day I could do it.
The atmosphere tonight's very, very relaxed, very happy, very giggly, and it's different. Very different from last night. Very different from last night.
The mood's brilliant tonight, isn't it? Oh, it really is uplifting to hear them laugh, because there wasn't much laughter last night, which was down to me. But tonight they're laughing and they're generally looking happy. I've made people happy. Yay! Hopefully that's my cooking involved as well.
Well, let's find out if it really did make them happy.
Main course.
The flavour wasn't there. I think I had 4 bits of chicken. But it's a real shame because I was really, really looking forward to it.
With her main failing to impress, Tina plays her trump card, some musical friends.
Something inside so strong. Oh, I know that I can make it. Yeah, though you did with me wrong so long. Back of my proud is gone. Oh, no. There's something inside so strong.
Really, really, really pleased tonight that we had entertainment because that's what I've been longing for all week long.
The entertainment I was really impressed with. Tanya, Wayne and Jeff sounded amazing.
Finally, Tina tops off her night with her own trio of desserts.
Everything on this plate is made from scratch. One of the cream... Oh, that's my cream!
Sorry.
Right, so this is the pumpkin pie. Never tried it before. Try it now.
Oh, it's lovely.
I'm never sure with pumpkin because it's quite shreddy, isn't it?
What do you think of the homemade pastry?
Crunchy
Short crust.
and dry,
Okay.
if I'm honest.
Yep, no problem.
I've tried it though. Pumpkin pie. I didn't enjoy it at all.
And it was just lovely, really, really rich and tasteful.
The food overall tonight for me was really average. I probably could have found it in the mess hall down the road. She really pulled it back with the entertainment and the dessert, so for tonight I'm going to give her a 6.
It was well worth, along with the entertainment, which I was dying for, a big, juicy 9.
Tonight, Tina tried hard, maybe a little bit too hard. The entertainment was entertaining, but the food was very, very mundane. And for that reason, I'm going to give Tina a 5.
So, Tina scores 20, snuggling up next to Christian, who'd have thought it, in second. It's the final day, and although the group have bonded, they still have one hurdle to overcome, Dean's food.
I haven't got a clue what he's going to cook because he said he doesn't cook, he doesn't know what things are. I don't think he knew what yoghurt was.
Water. That's what I'm expecting from Dean tonight. Water and potatoes.
The recipes come from family and friends and my own sort of weird food imaginations.
Uh-oh.
Done little bits of my own versions of it over the years, and people have quite liked bits that I've done.
They must be easily pleased. The first dish from his imagination is the mysteriously named pudding, Dino's Hollywood Bowl.
Dino's Hollywood Bowl. I haven't got a clue. Nothing even comes to mind with that.
I like that.
You don't know what it is?
Could it be just a bowl of... Oh, it won't be a bowl of fruit because he doesn't like it. So I don't know what's going to be in that bowl.
It's called Hollywood Bowl because I originally had it in Hollywood.
Show off. Dean begins with his dark chocolate mousse by melting, wait for it, dark chocolate. He burns himself, then pours in egg yolks and whipped cream.
It looks like the result of a...
Yeah, thanks for that, Dean. He whisks egg whites until stiff.
Oh, well, I can't put that above my head. Do you know, I'm just going to go for it because...
Or near enough. Then folds the mixture into the chocolate and adds to strawberries and liqueur.
It doesn't look much like a mousse at the moment.
He pops them in the fridge and hopes for the best. On to his main, the equally baffling panacalti, served with onion pudding.
Let's have a read of that. Panacalti?
Pancality. Pancality, served with onion pudding.
Dean begins his panacalti by grilling beef, sausages and chopping onions.
So how'd you cut an onion?
Well, not with a bread knife. He mixes the chopped onions with instant gravy and the sausages before adding his favourite ingredient, potatoes.
Do you know my dad eats potatoes raw?
That explains a lot. Finally, he adds bacon and leaves to slow cook until his guests arrive. Next, his onion pudding. Dean mixes flour, suet and onion.
Onion pudding's a very strange thing. If you don't like suet, you're not going to like my onion pudding. If you don't like onions, you're not going to like my onion pudding. And if you don't like flour, you're not going to like my onion pudding.
And if you don't like pudding, you're not going to like my onion pudding. Yes, we get the idea. Yes, and I think you've got it covered. Finally, it's on to the starter. Sweet chilli Thai fish cakes on a bed of rocket. Bit ambitious for Dean, surely.
I like it, except the rocket.
I actually do like fish cakes.
He mixes spring onion, salmon, egg, coconut milk and coriander and blends to a rather liquidy consistency. He'll fry them later, goodness knows how. Preparation complete, Dean dresses to impress for his Happy Campers themed evening. First to arrive in holiday mood is Tina.
Tina, hello. Come on in, gorgeous. Hello. Oh, you look really lovely. Loving the hair.
Flipping, what the hell?
Yeah, he's called Wurzel.
Okay, it's a Dalek. Exterminate.
Next in, it's the holiday maker from hell. Oh no, it's Lara.
Come on in.
And last in, straight off the beach, is Christian.
Hi, Christian. Come here, sir. You're looking good, yeah. Cheers. Bottoms up.
Ching ching.
Cheers.
It's the final night in Warwickshire, and food-hating cook Dean is hosting in a bid to win the £1,000 cash prize. Looks like Lara's pulled. But before serving up, Dean has a secret to divulge.
I would like to draw your attention to one or two particular objects in this room. If you just take a look above Wurzel there, on the wall, you'll see a pentacle. And if you just take a look on our actual fireplace...
Oh, it's like through the keyhole.
Quite a lot of other memorabilia there. There are a couple of wands.
Witches.
Yeah.
Come on, ask him.
Dean, are you a witch?
Yay!
Yes, I am a male witch.
Brilliant. So you're a white witch?
I am a white witch, yes. I study the path and follow the path of Wicca.
Who's that, Alan Wicca?
Witchcraft is something I don't understand. I don't want to understand. People do it, that's fine, but I don't need to get involved in it.
Well, you just have to, because Dean has another surprise in store.
The person that I would like to introduce you to is also a male witch, and he's actually my partner. Can you come through, please, Stuart?
Oh.
Hello, everyone. Hey. How are you?
When he walked in with She-Ra headband on him, I nearly wet myself.
We're going to light a candle and do a very basic sort of spell, OK?
And with that on, please.
I light this candle to cast this spell and ask that all things are made well.
And that is all there is to it. Nothing scary, nothing bad. All it'll be is that the angels will be there for you. OK.
You might just do a spell. We lit the candle, and I doubt very much it'll come true.
And I doubt that stuff will turn into decent fish cakes.
It's like a big cow pat, isn't it, really?
Yes. He deep fries spoonfuls of his fishy concoction and shazam! Thai fish cakes served on a bed of rocket. Now that's magic!
Dean, I'm going to be really honest. I don't think it's cooked.
Cut into the fish cake, I was so disappointed. I didn't see no salmon, it was just cat food.
don't mention cats.
Then it was also like mushy on the inside and really like lukewarm and cold. I didn't like it.
Oh! That's a knife.
Do you want some help, love?
That was always going to happen.
Happy as Larry. I thought it was vile, but everyone else liked it.
No, they didn't. And now for some strange yellow stuff.
Oh, no, look at that. Now, actually, I'm lucky. They've no idea what onion pudding is. They have no concept of what it should look like.
And nor do you.
So we'll just scrape it, look. They will never know.
He plates up the scrapings and hey presto! It's Dean's Pinnacle and onion pudding, which ain't going to win any marks for presentation.
Now, the reason you got loads of it is because that's what my mother always does, and we always end up leaving...
Okay, thank you.
I'm a small eater.
Only-
Look at your portion.
I know, because
Do you not like it?
No, but I'm going to try it.
That says it all, really.
Oh, sorry, this might sound really rude, but
What is it?
you won't even eat your own food.
Yeah, I'll have a go at it.
OK. It just really annoyed me because the whole idea of putting that menu out tonight was for him to try his own food and try different food, but he'd serve us the food that he didn't know what it tasted like in a big portion, and then he'd have a little portion.
What do you think of the onion pudding?
Rubbish!
I really like it.
I like it. I don't know if I've tasted anything like it before, to be honest with you.
No, I doubt you have.
The onion pudding, it is meant to look like that because it's supposed to look all flaky because, again, the idea, and it's the concept of the food, that when it was brought out of the pan, all the wealthier people would have all the nice bits, and then the poorer people would have to scrape all the bits that were left in the pan. I didn't scrape anything in the pan today.
He's making it up!
Little flaky trick myself.
All right.
It was just a plate of stuff. And then I thought the, what was it, onion pudding thing, it was split. And I thought it exploded, so he just dumped it on the plate.
Still don't know what it is, even though I've tried it. It was like bonfire food. It's the only way I can describe it.
Usually I'm quite an honest person, but when it comes to winning a competition, everything's open.
To have any hope of winning, Dean needs his chocolate dessert to be good.
That is perfect. Look at that. Very pleased about them.
And it's ready to serve. Dean's Hollywood Bowl plus squirty cream. Classy.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Tonight,
Matthew.
I am actually going to try a strawberry.
Yeah, go on, live a little.
We're going to watch it then.
Yeah,
His life is short.
crack up.
Do it, do it, do it.
So when I put it in my mouth, do I pull the green bit off?
Yeah. Do half of it, bite half of it.
Oh, off it, thank you. Has it got a...
That's it, you win.
That is absolutely gross. That is not... I'm sorry. That is horrible.
So the liquid at the bottom,
Yes.
it's meant to be like that.
Yeah, that's the actual liqueur, effectively. Yeah.
Get the scorecards out quick before we fall over.
Yes, all in good time, Lara.
It was pure alcohol. And it just took my breath away. I just could not believe it.
It looked more like children's party food. It was like, how old am I? I'm a woman, not a baby.
Dean needs 22 or more to take the prize. Good luck with that.
I really, really enjoyed the starter. The rest of the food was a bit hit and miss. But the thing that Dean did right, he hosted it, he'd got his dicky bow on, he was way back in the holiday camps. So for that reason, I'm going to give Dean a 7.
Purely because of the laughter tonight, I'm going to give Dean a 6.
His food was like children's food tonight, but because of the entertainments, tonight I'm going to score him a 6.
All scoring's in secret, so it's up to Dean to reveal who's won the £1,000.
Money.
Look at that. It's looking good.
Kidding.
OK, here we go. In 4th place is... me! In 3rd... Oh, hang on. 2nd joint place... Christian and Tina! Christian Laura! You really have.
Well done.
Really? Chuffed.
Oh, cheers, congratulations.
Cheers.
Getting the same score as Christian tonight was a bit like, what? He served me blood. But at least he can't say he beat me.
I'm glad I lost to Lara. If it was anyone I was going to lose to, it was going to be Lara.
I'm so pleased. I just can't believe it. It's amazing.
Absolutely fine that I didn't win the money. What I have won are some very interesting friends, definitely. And we're all swapping numbers and meeting up again very, very soon. But guess what? I'm not cooking.
And I'm sure they wouldn't want you to.
I put a spell on you. Because you're mine.